This is a South Australian Footballer TV presentation, Adelaide's #1 local football media team. Gold sponsor, South Wales Demons Football Club. Silver sponsors, Australian Gas Networks, the best energy source for your home. Ray White North East, Valley View, South Australia. Bronze sponsors, Big Screen Video, MERS, Mediation and Employment Relationship Services. Mackay Business Services. Rewards International. This video was filmed and edited by Payneham.
Looks like Coulthard.
Coulthard's in there, Heffernan's in
Heffernan,
there.
and who's the other one? That would be Gaffney.
That's Mitch Gaffney. Now he's an elite runner. He was often used as the tagger, Mitch, and a very, very good footballer, but he's got elite running capacity. So, yeah, he's good in that midfield, Mitch. Heathy Pocock on a wing.
They're all here today. Welcome to former President Adrian Roberts. All the presidents are here. Current President George Dantokia.
Looks like Lucky Greg on the far wing, Heath on this wing.
Heathy Pocock, he's a deceptive player, isn't he? Doesn't look like much, but he finds the ball, and he's a real agitator.
Those spindly little legs.
Yeah. Jolly versus Clark. Neutral tap. Allegio wins the pill, but tackled immediately by Coulthard. Bit argy-bargy roll around on the ground there, and they'll get up. And you must say, Luke Hosey, how good does Payneham Oval look today? Absolutely pristine condition.
Absolutely superb.
Beautiful day. It was reported on WOW FM this morning. It's terrible, but I reckon it couldn't be much better.
Which idiot? I wouldn't
never
know.
mind, mate. I'm going to leave him alone. Leave the guy alone. I reckon he does a good job, Sean Jackson.
Oh.
No, Sean didn't say that. Anyway, as the ball bobbing around like a cork in the ocean, as Dennis Committee would say.
Thankfully, I don't listen.
No, I have a listen, mate. I enjoy all media outlets. Anyone that's got something to say about grassroots footy, I like to listen to. So, and all the great writers, and everyone obviously does a great job in everything they do. Jolly wins the tap. Quick handball there to Giannini. Jolly gets it back. Fumbles. Picked up by Clark. Has it in airy. Out to Coulthard. Umpire says that's a throw, and it'll be a free kick too.
He worked with a good young lad does work for the league, Benny Spencer, last week. He was terrific. So, yeah, well done to Benny.
Well done, Ben.
Filled in.
Giannini takes the free from the middle, looks to half forward. LD Liam Davis flies, catches the ball at its highest point, hands in front. You can't stop that. 55 out, goes to the pocket, looking for Langford. He marks 35 metres out in a 45-degree angle. Tommy Langford, let me give you some vital statistics on the boy. He, former North Adelaide and Norwood player, kicked 4 goals, of course, Hose, in the 2013 grand final for North Adelaide against Nord when Nord won the premiership. Of course, Nord won't be winning any premierships today.
No. And this is his first game back in the A grade this year after 3 or 4 in the reserves, coming back from injury. So, was it a knee, I think, wasn't it, Tommy?
Yes.
Poor kick off the ball.
He's kicked it like he's kicked it, and it's gone out in the full.
Out of full on the far side of Payneham Oval, and we're going to have a resulting free kick, and it's going to be Nick Hales going to take the ball on the far side. Little chip kick, and it looks like Derek Clark. Clark's going to take the kick down the far side, and he's
kicked it out of bounds.
Looking for Mitch Gaffney, and the ball rolls out of bounds.
Yep. Okay, a bit of dead air there, Hose, you're on.
Yeah, we're just going to have a throw in, true centre wing position, outer side. We're going to have Nick the situation, Jolly up against Derek Clark. Clark gets a little tap away, ball goes nowhere. We're going to have another ball up here. Once again on that centre wing position, far side, Payneham Oval. 1-4, 2 goals.
It's a big day for a lot of Division 3 through to Division 7 teams playing prelim finals for that spot. In the higher division next year, we're going to have another ball up. So a lot of teams with a lot on the line. Teams like who we got fighting it out at their Seaton.
We've got Seaton and Golden Grove. That'll be a huge game. We've got Eastern Park and Morphettville Park.
Yeah, trying to fight it out for the right to play.
We've got Paraka and CBC.
Yeah.
And we've got Ingle Farm and
Elizabeth. Oh, Jolly with a low skidding kick to the forward line. Well read by Port District. They should clear. But the handballs are Ray. Oh, it spills to, that's Paul Lowe. High up and under kick from 40 metres out. And we go 3 for 1 point. And it's 1 point game on the South Wales Demons Football Club scoreboard.
Not taking advantage of their opportunities, are they, Payneham? They've one out in the forward, another point this quarter, mate.
Yes, not going all that well as they should clear here. It's 2-on-1 contest if it comes.
Nick Hales, he's great above his head. Great mark, Nick Hales. So, and they're playing him in that right spot too, as that zone off defender. So he's playing as that third tall. So he actually plays across half back, goes to what they deem to be the worst forward, and he just does his own thing. So he's a very, very good player. Nick Pinchy Donahue takes the ball, half forward flank. He's looking in there for Liam Davis.
Big fly, ball spills at ground level. Payneham first to it. Should win it. Is that Richmond? I think it is Richmond. Yes, it was Jackson Richmond. Ball spills. Umpire says, I'll have it. We'll have a ball up 15 metres out.
Good tackle. That was Jonathan Giannini there over the top of Joshua Rosenthal.
Yes, Jonathan Giannini, former Nor player, current captain of the Payneham Nor Junior Falcons.
Got Rosenthal and Jolly up for the ball.
Rosenthal spent a bit of time in ruck. Coulthard tries to break through. He's tackled. He's spun. He goes to ground. Umpire says, I'll have it. We'll have another ball up 45 metres out, Hose.
I wonder how long Jay Hanson's going to spend off the ground and the big fella in the rock, mate. The big situation.
Well, I'm just looking at Hanson. He looks okay on the bench. He's moving all right. Payneham about to make a couple of changes, of course. Yes, it'd be handy to have two Nick Jollies, wouldn't it? One in ruck and one up forward, but you can't. So Langford, of course, now goes to full forward. Jolly out to the ruck. Davis at
centre half. They just look a little bit more potent with Jolly and Davis up there.
Big hit out by Jolly to forward to the advantage of Payneham. Ball at ground level. Ball spills. No one can pick it up, and it stacks on around about 30 metres out from the Payneham goal. On the South Wales Demons Football Club scoreboard, it's Port District. Early parts of the second quarter, leading by just the 1 point.
Yeah, I don't know Macca's rationale. Obviously, he's got one, but I suppose it's either maybe working into that slight breeze, having a smaller forward line. Either that or he wants Hanson to ruck the last 20 minutes of the quarter. You know, he'd have a rationale, I'm quite sure.
Hopefully he's not injured as the tap from Jolly, of course.
No, he's ready to come back on now.
Went down to Davis. Yeah. Davis out in the full. Port District now will clear from a couple of kicks. Coulthard in best position. Coming over the top, there's Chase Bauer. Runs onto the ball beautifully. Well read, good attack. He kicks it to half forward, but he kicks it high, wide and handsome out on the full on the half forward flank for Payneham Royal Union, and Port District will take the relieving kick.
A little bit off of their kicking skills today, Payneham. Not finding those targets, all the goals.
Yes, or
pushing the back.
Little nudge out there, but the umpire says that's okay. It's a mark to Port District on the centre wing position.
Jay Williams, I think.
Yeah, Jay Williams, quick kick. Giannini in best position, but over the top. Well read there at ground level by Pride, but he coughs it up. Port District trying to break the tackle, but it keeps in high.
That's Jay Williams again. Oh, he kicks in the man on the mark.
Athanasi Agorostis well read on the left. He'll go to the wing. He does. Cute little kick. Looks for and finds. It looks like... Gee, it's hard to tell from here, isn't it?
Yeah, a long way away, 100 metres away.
Might be Richmond, the fast leading Tommy Langford up. He overruns the ball and Port District will clear once again. Big Jolly gets to it, somehow finds the ball. Don't argue. And you wouldn't argue. Quick chain of hands. Allegio has Giannini in ball but says, no, I'm kicking it down to LD Liam Davis.
Davis written all over it.
And Liam Davis honours it with a beautiful mark there, Luke Hosey.
I think I pointed to this in the first quarter a number of times, and I'm just worried for Districts if this continues.
Oh, yeah, I'm really worried.
Oh, no, you're not, but I'm just saying that from a Port District's perspective.
As he lines up Hanson on for Jolly, so he's obviously fine. Coming on, we've got Bauer and also Ansell. So 3 changes. Macca ringing the changes as Liam Davis lines up from 35 metres out. You'd expect him to kick it. Barely any angle to speak of. He has, he's pushed it wide, and he has, it's just the one behind.
They aren't making Districts pay, are they? It's 1-6 now, 1-6 to Payneham Norwood Union on the South Wales Demons scoreboard.
Special comments, Captain Obvious. Thanks, mate. 7 scoring shots to do, and scores are level, unfortunately, for Payneham, and that could rue that. Oh, beautiful play there, Port District. Quick release, but he's caught. Great tackle. Donahue.
But they just aren't, they're quite easy shots, aren't they? Yep. 30 metres out, you know.
Joshy Donahue showing it doesn't matter how big you are, you can lay a tackle, attack those hips. Looks for Davis, caught behind, maybe it was Langford. Well read, Tommy Wagner at ground level. He's tackled, spins around, comes out with a tackle again.
Holding the ball, lad.
That is holding the ball, son. Yes, it is. Once you get through that first one,
he tried to dodge another.
You just got to fire out that handball to the voice, I reckon. And the 18-year-old, bit of an experience shown there, but he's a good footballer. We saw him play a great game against Goodwood Saints.
Jason Niska, who's through the centre-half back position for Port Districts, and he works his way right out to the far side of the ground, and he's looking for Trent Heffernan. And the ball's going to find its way out of bounds? No, in front of the scoreboard here at Payneham Oval.
Quick kick forward by Port District, right down to the pocket, and that'll trickle over the line down at the Australian Gas Networks end, 30 metres around from the Port District goal. Scores are level on the South Wales Demons Football Club scoreboard, Luke Hosey, as the crowd builds on the balcony, I must say.
Yeah, really big crowd here today now, isn't there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just those 2 games in Division 1, so everyone's filtering out. A nice afternoon as well.
Oh, beautiful day for football. Football was the real winner in the early game, that and Payneham. As we have a ball in, beautifully done. Brutus Brinoli attacks. He attacks and releases a handball. When it goes out of bounds, they've just pushed it out of the real danger area. It's now 50 metres around from the Payneham goals. We just say hello to Mr. Slape. How are you, Mr. Slape? He's very well. Good to see you, sir.
Ball's spending a lot of time on that far side. He haven't had much of the footy on the side here today.
No, it hasn't. The breeze was going across in the early game. I assume it's the same. Otherwise, we'd feel a lot more blowing in our face. And that's not something you want to feel too often, Hose, blowing in your face.
No.
Keep it clean, Javal. Come on.
And it is harder to call. Like we don't have the TV monitors in front, so we're seeing the thing from 150 metres away, so it is a bit tougher, isn't it?
I like when you turn to me, who's that from Payneham? I can't even see him.
You can't see them.
Some of them sort of stand out, and obviously as the ball spills, and it's well won there by Districts. That looks
Pocock.
like it is Pocock. This way, that away. Cute little handball. He gets it back. He tries to break a tackle. It does. Snaps on his right. That is Heath. That is the very best of Heath Pocock. He's put it through for a goal, and he will let his opponent know all about that.
You can bet on that.
And on the South Wales Demons Football Club scoreboard, it's a very accurate Port District, and that's the difference at this stage: efficiency and accuracy. Port District's 3 straight goal. Payneham 1 goal, 6 points.
Yeah, Judgy Rosenthal coming to the bench, and Derek Clark coming on. So Clark's going to go into the ruck. Rosenthal going to have a rest. And who are they working back now? So they're just doing a few rotations in that last
quarter time in the Division 1 qualifying final. Here's a turn up. Port Districts, you idiot, Javor. Tea Tree Gully, 3 straight goals. Prince Alfred, 1 goal, 1. It's the first time Prince Alfred haven't shot out of the blocks in 6 weeks.
Oh, only early days yet.
Well, you'd rather be leading than trailing. Jay Hansen puts a knee into his opponent, follows up, says, my ball, kicks it long to the full forward line. Ground level, it's Brady Ansell. Oh, slick tackle there by Port District. And the umpire, it's hard to tell if he's paying too high or my ball, because he has that, he puts his hands on his shoulders. And of course, you can't see me, but I'm doing actions for you all at the moment. We'll have a ball up. Hansen wins the tap, but beautifully read by Port District at ground level. It's Orcello versus his opponent. Orcello should be first the ball. The boy from the Ultratune ads ducks his head and gets through, looks for and finds Piers Seymour. The under-16s coach, the general, looks for and finds it with a sloppy kick. He finds Athanasi, beautiful user of the ball, and that's probably not his best kick, but up and under. Matty Nye, quick kick, looks to get it down there. It's all Port District though, and they fly. Will they drop what they might have taken? Paying a chance here. Paul Lowe at ground level. Hose.
Yeah, you don't see Nick Hales drop too many like that, and he does, and it's taken away by Lockie Gregg, and he heads back to the centre wing position.
Yep. Big left foot kick there to
Darren Perry.
Darren Perry.
First touch of the ball for Darren Perry today.
And they give away a free kick. It'll be Orcello's free kick. Now, did he used to coach the Redbacks, Darren Perry?
No.
Okay.
He's been down there a long, long time, Darren Perry. He'd be getting on a bit now, but he's playing up there in the forward pocket.
It was Darren Berry, in case you missed the joke.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Jay Hansen doesn't jump. It nearly takes the mark, but it should be cleared by Port District. Good attack there by Athanasi Agarostas. That's a mouthful, but he
just over his shoulder a little bit.
Overzealous there, and he gives away the
James
free kick.
Batty.
60 metres out from the Payneham goal, and they'll go straight down the middle. Dangerous kick. Brinoli cuts across, gets a hand in.
Mitch Gaffney, little chip kick. Oh.
Again, Seymour just outbodied there by his Port District opponent. Look, it's a quick kick, looking for Coulthard in the pocket. It should be seen over, maybe. Is it? No, he's come through.
Jay Williams. That's Jay Williams with the goal.
Just too strong in the end, kept his feet when the Payneham player didn't. Push through to goal, kick the ball from 1 metre out, down at the Australian Gas Network's end, and it is danger signs for Payneham, because we are seeing the very best of an efficient Port District on the South Wales Demons Football Club scoreboard.
Well,
Port District's 4 straight goals, Payneham 1 goal, 6 Luke Hosey.
Payneham shouldn't be in this position. You know, they've missed all those easy shots on goal, and really have only got themselves to blame. I know that's Captain Obvious, but they've really missed so many shots from 30 metres out today, haven't they?
Just as the ball goes up, special comments. Reno Bashoni through to the grand final next week. Reno, how does it feel?
Feels fantastic. It's my first grand final, so I'm very excited, and hopefully we can get the job done.
Congratulations, mate.
Well done. Congratulations.
As the ball one up, Jay Hansen down to Brinoli. Brinoli's tackled and we'll have a ball up. Payneham absolutely need the next one now. Hose.
Yeah, Clark and Hansen.
Observation. Coinciding with the 2 quick goals, Jolly's not out in the field.
No.
Coincidence? No coincidence, I think. Must be out there the whole time.
I think he just offers so much to Payneham when him and Davis are up there.
Yep. We're going to have another ball up in the centre of the ground. It's a very early 2-goal lead in the second quarter to Port District.
Joels has now rolled forward, and now Rosenthal's had to come back onto the ground, and he's come back. So now just that equilibrium just back there again.
Yes, and
well, it just allowed Rosenthal a chance. He was blowing up to get a rest himself, so he come off while Jolly was. So yeah.
Free kick to Agarostas of the Athers variety, 60 metres out. Again, a beautiful user normally kicks to Davis, high up and under. Davis flies. He's up and down. Paul Lowe, ground level. He's fast. He's accurate. He hits the bloody post. It's Payneham 1 goal 7. Port District's 4 straight goals as they take a quick kick out, a super quick kick out.
Yeah, lucky Greg.
Good Good pick up there. Beautiful pick up, actually. I'll give that to Will Northeast. Yes.
Yes, Will Northeast. Paul Northeast son. He
James
finds,
Batty. Batty to Coulthard. Coulthard hit hard by Pride. Is that Coulthard?
Yeah, sorry. No, it's not.
Coulthard's right there. So that's Coulthard. I don't know who that was. Sorry, but he's coughed it over whoever it is. I'll name and shame him in a moment. Straight to Pierce Seymour. Pierce hasn't had much.
It was a good hit on him, though.
Yeah, Harry Pride there. Fair bump. Good to see the umpire starting out. That beautiful low kick, is it?
That was Cody. It was Cody Levine.
High risk kick from Pierce Seymour, doesn't come off, turns over. Good tackle though by Payneham. Chainer Hamble should end up in Brunoli. Brunoli's tackle, but gets a quick kick. Strato Agarostis will fly.
Big
Take the mark, hits the ground running. Pull low, he'll bounce, he'll go, he'll kick. Hey, goal! The Falcons on the South Wales Demons Football Club scoreboard. It's Payneham North Union 2-7.
And do they need that, TJ?
Port District 4 straight goal. Brilliant play from Strato Agarostis. He flew, he hit the ground running, and he gave the quick handle. He got Paul Lowe into this game. Paul Lowe's a match winner, and that could be a turning point.
Oh, that was a huge grab from Agarostis, wasn't it, mate? And the way he hit the ground, and he, instead of just staying on the ground or going back to take his kick, he was off, wasn't he? And
absolutely, hit the ground running.
Found a running Paul Lowe and just ran into an open goal.
Yep. It's just burp.
Better than a fart.
Special comments, Luke Hosey. I tell you what, it's all happening. This business might pick up now. Hanson and Clark, is it? Yes. Ball one down by Brunoli, starting to find some ball. Paul Lowe off the centre to Pinchy Donahue. Josh, would he take? Could have taken, doesn't. Athanasi Agarossi dances, does the Greek Zorba, kicks to his brother Steve. Looked like he got one in the back, and did. He'll line up 55 metres out, just outside his distance. He might head down to Jolly Country. He doesn't. He kicks a horrible kick, but finds Davis on the bounce. Davis this way, that away, looking. Gives the hands off. Back to Agarostis. Quick kick. Jolly, perhaps. No, the ball's won by Port District. Ducking his head, Coulthard, and he'll win the free.
Oh, that's... Yeah.
Ducked his head, but you can't hit him high. I mean, that's the rule, so...
It is.
It's a free kick. 2-7 plays 4 goals here at Payneham Oval. Elimination final, North Division 1.
Will Northeast takes the resulting kick there, just a little chip kick. Heading out here onto this side of the ground, on the clubroom side of the ground. A little quick out to Heathy Pocock, but it's chopped off
Jake
there.
Nelson, the youngster, he made his debut earlier this year in one of our live call games. Gets it on, it's ugly, but it's effective. It finds Gia. Gia goes forward and hits up Jolly. Nick, the situation takes a mark on a fairly acute angle, but only 35 metres out. And I expect Nick Jolly's a huge chance to kick this one.
And we welcome the Kilburn star, Gavin the Rat Lauder.
Didn't he play for Centrals as well?
Yeah, well, he didn't have to. He only come today, he didn't have to pay in. He thought they'd get in as a 15-year-old.
Isn't he the Gazer under 18 coach?
Oh, he's the,
man behind
no,
it.
it's
anyway,
actually Danny Ryan.
Jolly lining up. Jolly lining up. Big moment. And he's missed it. He's kicked to the near side. It's the 8th point for Payneham. I hope, I'm going to be honest with you, I really do hope, that doesn't come back to haunt Payneham, but it's Payneham 2-8, Port District's 4 straight goal on the South Wales Demons Football Club scoreboard, thanks to South Wales Football Club for their sponsorship of the live call out and about at all the grounds of the Adelaide Footy League.
Resulting
big kick
comes
here.
in looking for Nick Hales.
Hail the great man. Oh, Bauer looked like he was tripped, was he?
Free kick.
I don't think he might have tripped himself, and if that's the case, very well done, Bauer, very clever. This way, that away. There's a beautiful spot there for Davis, but no. Ball just died on its trajectory. Matty Nye, Jolly, and ball's out of bounds. 50 metres around on the clubroom side towards the Payneham goal. It's currently Payneham trailing Port Districts by 4 points in a thriller of an elimination final.
2-8. Interesting. So Clark up against Big Hanson there on the half-forward flank there for at the
great
Payneham.
Pressure Brown level there. That's pretty. Ansel Aleggia gets a handle from Jolly. Kick smothered. Agarostis, he's in everything at the moment. Left foot snap to the goal square. Good spoil there from Port District. Is it? Oh, it hasn't gone over.
No, hasn't gone over yet.
Oh, Payneham. That looked like
Donahue.
A throw. Smother off Donahue. Spin this way, that way. He's a metre out. Can he get back to ball? He can't.
Oh, District's rush it through.
9th point for Payneham. Big hello to my mum, who I've just got a text message from. She's listening. She's loving it. Hello, Mum. Thanks for joining us down
and out of all those points, that's the first rush point.
It is only, yes, it is the first rush.
That's the first rush behind. So.
Yes, and the 9th for Payneham. It's a 3-point ball game. Quick kick in. Nothing doing out there. Might be pushed out of bounds. It is scored it over 60 metres around now.
In about 200 metres from Marcy.
Big shout out as well to Wayne Knowles and Darcy Evans, our co-commentators. Obviously off with other things today, as we're going to have a lot of scores.
Got the man flu,
yes.
man flu, Knowlesy.
Oh, dearie me. Poor princess. And of course, Knowlesy waiting to have his 17th child coming soon, so we wish him and his missus all the best. And
yes.
The 17th that he knows of, as the ball's one down. And well done to Central Districts. Oh, dearie me, they've absolutely brain gnawed to the tune of 47 points. Well done there to the Doggies, through to the first semi-final next week.
People's ringing in. We've got messages here listening from Victor Harbour and all over the state, so that's great.
Fantastic. A lot of listeners there today. We've got a fair bit of promotion this week, so we know they're listening around the grounds as well, apparently, Hose. Making sure, especially down at Audi Arena there, as we're going to have a ball up 60 metres out from the Payneham goal. Lots of stoppages, lots of tackling, lots of follow-up, so there's not much point. We can't even see who's got the ball. There's that many of them around the ball. Well, it's Payneham with a quick kick. Look like Harry Pride, quick kick, but playing in front. Good football there is Troy Slavikas.
Man with the new man bun. He's had it for about the last 6 months now, Troy.
Yes. Don't have to have a good haircut to be a good footballer. Port District win it through the middle. Come this way, that way. Fast footy down to full forward. Orcello should clean up the scraps. Overruns it. Dangerous now for Payneham. Perhaps tackle when he didn't have it, the Port District player, but the umpire says, I'll have it.
Geez, he's a good player, that Orcello, isn't he?
I'll ball it up 25 metres out from the Payneham goal. From the Port District goal.
He's been the one bloke from Payneham this year you think, gee, I'd really love to have him on my side. You know, like, he's a gun.
Ball spills out, and it's spilled out beautifully and quickly.
Goal.
I'll tell you what, it's another beautiful kick. It's Jackie Foster on his left foot from the ensuing tap. They've just tapped it into space. He's run onto it. Left foot snap. As soon as he left the boot, he knew he kicked a goal. And on the South Wales Demons Football Club scoreboard, it's Port District's 5 straight goal. Payneham 2 goals 9, and that scoreboard now starts to look really ugly, doesn't it, Hose?
Yeah, Jack Foster, son of Richard Foster, used to play at Port Adelaide there.
Yeah, played in the 88. Yeah. Kicked probably what I described as the winning goal of the 88 Premiership game against Glenelg to put Port Adelaide Magpies 26 point up late in the third. I'll never forget that. On his left foot in the pocket was a beautiful goal.
He played his first A-grade game in a final against Portland a number of years back, and we didn't know anything about him, but we seen he kicked 4 or 5. And,
some real good pedigree. Carlisle, of course, brother of Bobby, and then you've got a young Northeast in there as well.
Paul Northeast lad.
Oh, beautifully won from the middle. It's Port District's number 5. Who's that?
Jay Williams.
Jay Williams kicks long, high, wide, and handsome, and through for 1 point. The first point for Port Districts for the day. So it's 11 scoring shots to 6, but Port Districts do lead by 10 points.
Resulting kick going to come back in after that point.
Beautiful left foot kick. Goes straight down the middle. Kicks it to about 60 metres out. Pack flies. It's Jay Hansen. One down by Orcello. That man on the right foot. Down to Jolly. 1-on-1 at half forward. Jolly strong. Just doesn't quite grab it. Did everything right except take the mark. And now they'll clear Port District.
I think they got that matchup now. Right now, they've got Carlisle on to Jolly. That is
Port
the
District
right
through
matchup.
the middle and a beautiful kick. Was that Derek?
Yeah, it was Derek Clark.
He's taken the mark, an unlikely mark in the middle. He's turned fast footy like a bullet. The ball hasn't gone above head high. Jack Foster's marked it 45 metres out directly in front. And if he kicks this one, oh, dearie me for Payneham. That's good football.
And this guy's a dead-eyed dick.
Beg your pardon.
No, he's very, very good kick for goal, Jack Foster.
Deliberate approach.
Spent a bit of time at Port Adelaide as well.
Strong straight arms like he's come from my Oz kick.
Left footer.
Left footer. Looks like the umpire's doing a bit of work and he's just kicked it to the club room side.
Much.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. And it's a second behind for Port District, just starting to even up that accuracy now. Port District's 5-2, Payneham 2-9 on the South Wales Demons Football Club scoreboard. And of course that point went through at the Australian Gas Network's end. Australian Gas Network's keeping you warm in winter and cool in summer.
This is the first period really that Port Districts have held the ball for about an 8 to 10 minute period.
That's because it's gone in the playground, mate.
No, I mean they've actually held the play for the last 8 to 10 minutes.
Just before the ball comes back in, how about the Payneham playground? $1 million renovation, great. Bring your kids down to Payneham over. We've got a great game here today.
Nick
Jolly from the kick out takes the mark. It's got to be 25, does it? It is 25. Could be 50 here if he's not careful here, Carlisle.
Yeah, just over Big Clark. No, it's Big Clark.
Sorry, Clark, is it? Yep. Jolly. Oh, welcome to the candy shop. Kicks it up forward. Oh, Langford doesn't go at the ball. I'll tell you what, that's not good. He kind of held back a bit there, I felt. But he's going to follow up now with a tackle.
Jay Williams taking high.
Giving away the free.
Yeah, free kick. That's poor work.
Yeah, I give the lad a spell, I reckon. I'm sorry.
Jay Williams playing a good game so far today.
Yeah, and he goes straight down the middle. Brunoli in best position. Coming over the top is the
big Derek Clark.
Yeah, Derek Clark. Our Jolly receives the handball, delivers the handball. Athanasi Agarosta's probably Paynham's best early on. Kicks it full forward. Davis time, is it? Oh, he's pushed in the back.
That's a push.
And the umpire's paid it, and he'll get a free kick 15 metres out in the 45-degree angle.
There's no point arguing, Joshy. You pushed him right in the back, mate.
Yes, you did, Josh. Well, we certainly, if he didn't push him in the back, someone did.
No, it was Rosenthal. He got him right in the back. It's
Yeah,
free
well,
kick.
the way you'd suggest there was a team. There's almost a forklift behind him the way he went down. He certainly went.
He might have
quick,
added
just
a little
while
bit.
Liam Davis lines up, I've got the host of What's Up Down Under here. We'll just get a special comment from. Is that the name of your show? Name of his television show, of course. Channel 9, Channel 10, Channel. Fantastic as Liam Davis puts it through. He does. It's Paynham's third. They now trail by 9 points. Welcome Terry Rogers through to a grand final. How does it feel?
Oh, Tommy, it's very exciting for the D grade at Payneham. A lot of boys haven't played in the grand final, so looking forward to next week.
Yeah, it should be a big game. Taking on Elizabeth, of course. Lost the game in the last 10 seconds last week. Tip for next week?
I think we need a pinch hitter, so I think there's someone circling around just the periphery of the selection to maybe get in the team next week.
Javor?
That's the rumour.
And just quickly, you've won a couple of A-grade premierships here. Where do Payneham need to? What do they need to tidy up apart from their kicking for goal?
A bit loose defensively. I think every time Port Districts is getting forward, they're getting a return on their
Yeah, they're getting them over the back,
Yeah,
aren't
they are. So I think just tighten up out the back and they're away.
And they've got him again. Thanks for that special comments, Terry Rogers. And just send up any of the D-grade boys once they've had a few cans. It makes good radio. As Payneham win it back. Oh, late hit there from Port Districts, and that'll be paid downfield. Will it? It certainly will. And a bit of argy-bargy. Harry Pride says, don't do that to my mate.
Probably a bit unnecessary, I would have thought.
Matty Knight, quick kick, looks for and finds his captain, Giannini. Giannini now. He's confronted by a screaming eagle. That was yelling at him, all sorts of things. That was
Good
Savakis.
kick.
Yeah, or danger area there. Davis flies. Ball spills. Brinoli at ground level. Spills to Port District. Good tackle there.
Cody Levine, that's holding the ball.
Levine. Athanasi Agorostis, he's really come to play, Athers, and he's just getting in their face. He's just, he hasn't played a lot of senior footy this year.
He's an annoying little bugger, isn't he?
Yeah, it runs in the family. Jolly in ruck. Should be too strong. And he punches it forward to answer.
Oh, Hales was ones across the choppers there.
Yes. I've got to be honest with you, Hosey. Every time you call Hales' name, I think of Richie Benno on the 12th man. Hales the great man. Ball up, Nick Jolly in best position. Backward, Palm, interesting. To Agorostis, busts through 2 tackles, releases a handball. Ansel on the left, looks for Strato Agorostis, deep in the pocket, 50 metres out now, near the boundary line, comes inboard, looks up, 4, but beautifully.
Hales again.
Hales, that is just brilliant football, Mike.
Cody Levine.
Nick Hales. Yep.
Quick handball through, finds Troy Salvikas. And the siren goes.
And at half-time on the South Whyalla Demons Football Club scoreboard, it is Payneham 3 goals, 9. That's 27. Port District 5 goals, 2, 32. It's a 5-point lead there to Port District. 12 scoring shots to 7 at anyone's game. Very quickly, I'll just give you the goal kickers hose and I'll throw to you for some best players. Starting with Port District. All individual goal kickers for both teams. For Port Districts is Jason Niskahus, Jay Williams, James Batty, Heath Pocock and Jack Foster with that beautiful left foot snap. And for Payneham, Strato Agorostis, Paul Lowe and Liam Davis are the goal kickers.
Yeah, I think Jay Williams is playing a really good game today for Districts, both when he's on the ball and when he rolls forward. He's actually getting him when the ball gets out the back there, Jay Williams, when he is playing forward. Heathy Pocock's playing a pretty good game. Trent Heffernan was good early. He's been quieting down a little bit. Mitch Gaffney's getting a bit of the ball. Nick Hales is always a really good, resolute defender. Gets a lot of the footy, really good overhead. The 2 Agorastis boys, they're up and about today. This is the first time I've seen them up and about for a while. So they're playing a really good game. Jonathan Giannini getting a bit of the footy, and obviously Dylan Orchillo. He's playing pretty well there in the last line of defence.
Excellent. Essentials are home. Thanks, Wayne Knowles, and some interesting text that can't be read on air. Yes.
Yes.
So, are you going to have a little search of the interweb there? And
we'll just have a little check
results?
to see if some results. Have you got any from Division 1, mate?
Are we going offline at half-time, or are we staying on?
We can go offline if you want, just for that 5-minute period. We'll actually go offline just for that 5-minute period and come back to our listeners. And
so we'll be back
just in 5 minutes' time.
After the break. Thanks for listening to South Australian Footballer TV Network, the live call. We'll be back with the second half from Payneham Oval. Luke Hosey.